Hi, my name is Daniela Sarmiento. I'm currently enrolled in one of their English classes, 2315. So today I'm going to go ahead and talk about my research project that I worked on regarding to an endangered language. So I know there are many few endangered languages that have been near to be lost. But I chose this one because I wanted to get something that was from my country, not outside of my country. And I mean, I think it's interesting to learn like the history of another language. So I went ahead and chose the Maidu language. I chose this endangered language because I wanted to learn a language that was once used in my country and is no longer used. Maidu language is an endangered language spoken by Maidu peoples from the mountains east and south of Lassen Peak in the American River. Usually the Maidu people are located in the state of California, where, well, right now there are very few people that actually know this language. And these few people that know the language, they basically know it because they have like either read from the library or got it from the internet or from someone else, but it's not because they actually were born speaking the language. There is one people which right now I will mention that is a person. He already passed away. He was 37 years old, but he was the last people known as the person who knew Maidu 100%. So let me just show you. Let me just turn on the camera. Okay. So here you can see, here's the state of California. In here you can see there is Maidu. Here it was where the people were, it was Indians. It was not white or black people. It was Indians that used to live there. They were basically able to learn, how to live themselves by themselves. They were real peaceful. They never had any problem with anything. They actually made their own food. Like, they were hunters. They would go ahead and hunt for food, deers, rabbits, squirrels, as well for acorns, fish. So many of these Indian people, they would not actually wear clothes. They were always naked. Usually the women, like on the cold, or sometimes they would wear skirts but with leaves, like made of leaves. And the men, whenever they would go ahead and hunt, they would go ahead and wear rabbit skin shoes, so they would not poke themselves. So let me just turn my camera. So in here, I just went ahead and attached one of an image that it's very interesting to me. This is actually a family park. This holes right here. This is where the Indians, the women, actually made the food. They would cook the food in there, and basically it was just like as cooking utensils. The Maidu people would use bows, arrows, baskets, and fishing nets to hunt for food. Maidu people most of the time would not wear anything. They would be naked, like I had previously mentioned. So Pharaoh Cunningham, I think that's the way you pronounce it. He was one of the youngest fluent Maidu speakers who taught in Greenville, Susanville, Nevada City, and Auburn until his age 37. His death is unknown, but he was one of the last persons who would actually knew the language 100%. So like I had previously mentioned, like there are few people that know the language Maidu, but it's rarely that they know 100%. Like they just know like the basic information. So I just went ahead and as well did my research. There's a lot of consonants, vowels, that they have that is way different from the English language. And in here I can go ahead and demonstrate it. Here is the first part. It broke down into two, and then here we do have, well, I did paste it, the consonants. So let me see. So I was searching on this and I was not able to find a school or anything that, showing or demonstrating that they still keep on, showing the language or to students. Unfortunately, I didn't find any school at all. Hopefully there is a chance, or hopefully someone, decides to teach this type of language, because I know there are very few. It started with, when I was doing the research, I put it in here. There was a total, like around, in the 1900s, there were at least 9,000 Maidu people. Nowadays, it has decreased for up to 1,000, at the most 2,000. But like I said, it's not people that actually, that grew up with that language, or, like, it's just language that it has, like, passed through them, but not fully, how can I say it, like, not fully understand. But yes, hopefully they find a way to start spreading this kind of language, and not only this language. I think it's interesting for other people, or the students, like the students, us, that we're in school, and we're learning. It's good for us to learn about new languages that were used before. I think it would be a good idea that professors start, teaching their students. I think it would be even for them to start, like, at an early age, so they would, like, if they're interested in a language, they can start studying, and you never know, they can actually learn the language. But so yes, this is my conclusion. I hope that one day they decided to teach not only Maidu but all other endangered languages, so they don't get it, since it's part of American history. So this was just my small 8-minute research project video just to explain the language I had chosen for my endangered language.